Today we're making this super cute one colour daisy granny square. It's a lovely floral square if you want something simple, textured and pretty without needing to change yarn or weave in lots of extra ends. This would work really well for a shawl, bag or lightweight garments. Before we begin, I just want to say a huge thanks for being here and supporting my channel. Today I'll be using US crochet terms, but we'll put the UK equivalent up on the screen as well. I'm using a DK weight 100% cotton yarn and a 3.5mm hook. But feel free to experiment, you can use a different yarn weight and hook size. To start, make your slip knot in your preferred method. And when you're ready, chain 4. And we'll be using a chain 4 ring method, but of course you can always use a magic circle if that's your preference. Now slip stitch into that very first chain right beside your slip knot, just right here. So insert your hook, pull through a loop, and pull that loop through again. And to start round 1, chain 3. And that chain 3 will act as your very first double crochet. Now we'll be adding 11 more double crochets into that small center space, just right here. So yarn over and then insert your hook into the center. Yarn over and pull through a loop, so you have 3 loops on your hook. Pull through 2 and then pull through 2 to complete your stitch. So that's stitch 1. Now work your second double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull through a loop, you have 3 loops on your hook, pull through 2 and then pull through 2 to complete your stitch. So that's stitch 2. Pull through 2 and then pull through 2 to complete your stitch. That's stitch 3. So keep on repeating this pattern and doing your double crochets into that small center space, and I'll see you towards the end of round 1. Feel free to pause the video here. I'm now just working my very last stitch. This is stitch 11. And I do highly recommend that before you finish the round you count your stitches. So including the chain 3 from the start, you will end with 12 stitches. And when you're ready, slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 from the very start. And then I'm just going to pull on that tail end just to tighten the center space more. Great. So to start round 2, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the chain 4 will represent your very first treble crochet. Now we're going to work into that very same space where we've just done our chain 4, and we're going to do 3 trebles together. And this will create the pattern for our petals. So go ahead and start your next stitch by yarning over twice. Go into that space where your chain 4 is and then pull through a loop. So you will have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2 and then stop. Start your next treble as normal. Yarn over twice. Insert your hook into the very same space, just right here. Pull through a loop. You will have 5 loops on your hook. Pull through 2, pull through 2 and then pull through all 3 loops. And then chain 2. So 1 and 2. And we've just completed our very first petal. Start your next treble as normal, so yarn over twice. Go into the top of the very next stitch under both loops, pull through a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and then stop. So that's stitch 1. Start your next treble as normal, go back into the very same space, pull through a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and then stop. So that's stitch 2, and then start your stitch as normal, going back into the same space. And then pull through 2, pull through 2 and then pull through all 4 loops. And then chain 2. 1, 2. Let's do another petal together, and we'll be going into that very next stitch. So yarn over twice, go into the top of the next stitch under both loops, pull through a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then stop. So that's stitch 1, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then stop. That's stitch 2, and then start your third stitch as normal, going back into the same space. Then pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through all 4 loops. And then chain 2. 1 and 2. I'm just going to quickly sort my yarn out, and then we'll do one more petal together. Go into the very next stitch along right here. Yarn over twice. Insert your hook into the top of the stitch under both loops, pull through a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then stop. So that's stitch 1, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then stop. That's stitch 2, and then start your third stitch as normal. Pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through all 4 loops. Chain 2. So I'll leave you here to work a petal into the top of each stitch around that circle, remembering to chain 2 after each petal. For reference, you should end up with 12 petals, but I'll see you towards the end of round 2 and feel free to pause the video here. I'm now at the end of round 2, I'm just going to work my very last petal. So I'm just going into the last stitch, so this is stitch 1. Stitch 2, and this is my 3 trebles together. Remember to chain 2 after your last petal. And before you finish the round, just make sure that you count your petals, just making sure that you have 12 in total. When you're ready, just slip stitch into the first proper stitch, the first treble, so miss that, chain 4, go into the top of the treble and just slip stitch to finish your round. To start round 3, we'll slip stitch into the top of the next stitch, just right here. And then we'll slip stitch again in between those petals, just where the gap is. And by doing this, we're just placing our yarn and our hook into the right position to start round 3. To start round 3, chain 3, and that chain 3 will act as your very first double crochet. Now work another double into the same space. So pull through 2, and then work another double. So essentially we've got 3 stitches, and to create our corner, chain 2, 1, 2, and to complete our corner, work another 3 double crochets into the very same space. So that's stitch 1, 2, and 3. And we've just completed our first corner. And the corner pattern for this round will be 3 doubles, chain 2, and then another 3 doubles. If you're working UK terms, these are 3 trebles, chain 2, and then another 3 trebles, all into the same space. Now we just need to work the side of our square, so in the next 2 gaps along, we'll work 3 half doubles. So yarn over, work in between those 2 petals, pull through a loop, and then pull through all 3 loops. So that's stitch 1, pull through a loop, pull through all 3 loops. That's stitch 2, and stitch 3. Now go into the very next space along in between those 2 petals. Pull through all 3 loops. That's stitch 1, 2, and 3. Now in that next space along, work your corner pattern, which is 3 doubles, chain 2, and then another 3 doubles. So stitch 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and work another 3 doubles into the same space. Stitch 1, 2, and 3. Now we're on to this side of our square again, and you'll work 3 half doubles into the next space in between those petals. That's stitch 1, 2, and 3. In that next space along, work another 3 half doubles. 1, stitch 2, and stitch 3. Now work your corner pattern. It's your first double, second, and third double. Now chain 2 and work another 3 doubles into the same space. Now stitch 1, 2, and 3. So keep repeating this pattern. So we're on to another side. So work your half doubles along your side until you get to your corner. Then work your corner pattern and then work the side of your square again until you get to the start. So I'll see you just before we finish round 3 and I'll show you how to finish off the round. Feel free to pause the video here. I'm just at the end of my round, just working my very last stitch. That's my last half treble, and then to finish the round, slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 from the start. And congrats, you've now done a 1 colour granny square. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching all the way through. If you like my tutorial and want to support my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button and like and leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you later.